Let go of the attachment to the results of your actions. I know, easier said than done. Namaste, my friend. Happy Jack here. Welcome to our video lecture on the Bhagavad Gita. And today we're going to learn about chapter 2, verse 47. Now, this particular shloka, this verse, has so much wisdom packed into just a few precise words. And really it teaches us that we have a right to perform our duties, a responsibility to perform our duties and what's expected of us. However, we don't have a right to the results or to the fruits of our action. It also teaches us not to be motivated by the results, but rather, doing the things because it's the right thing to do, because it's our duty and our responsibility. And then it also teaches us not to be attached to inaction, or i.e. not to sit on the sidelines and do nothing. But before we dive into the wisdom of this verse and really understand how it applies to you today as a yogi, perhaps as a yoga teacher, let's receive the teaching as it was meant to be received in the form of Sanskrit mantra. So sit upright, you can close your eyes, enjoy a deep inhale, exhale, clearing breath. Karmaṇy-evādhikāras ma phaleṣu kadācana ma karma-phala-hetur bhūr ma te saṅgo karmaṇi. Namaste. Namaste. So much wisdom and power in those words. So let's break it down. First, it's teaching us to do our duty. So you have a dharma. You have you have several dharmas. You have a dharma or a duty as a student, perhaps as a teacher, perhaps as a parent, perhaps as a child, employee, team member, boss, etc. So we have these different dharmas in different areas of our lives, and we have a responsibility to really do that, to do it fully, to do it to the best of our ability. However, we don't have a right to the results of our actions. So we're expected to do our dharma. However, we don't have, any attachment. We don't have any right to the results or the fruits of our action. And that is easier said than done. I know in our culture, in our society, right, we're brought up to set goals and to create a vision and to work hard to achieve things in life. And I'm not suggesting that that's necessarily a bad thing to do, and it's part of our culture, and it fits with our environment. However, what the yogis teach us is yes, to do your work, to do it full out, to give everything you have, to your work, to your different dharmas, but not doing it, not being attached to a specific result. Now, of course, the cool thing is when we do what we love, when we do it with passion, when we do it with everything that we have to give, of course, the beautiful thing is that we often do welcome beautiful things into our life, right? Through karma, through action and reaction. And so, but yogis teach us to simply do it because it's the right thing to do. Now, they also teach us, not being motivated by the results of your action. And so again, it's like doing it because this is your duty, this is your responsibility. And it teaches us to not be attached to inaction. So we can't just sit on the sidelines, right? And be like, okay, I won't set any goals. I won't have a vision. I'm just going to sit on the sidelines and observe. That's not what yoga is teaching us at all. It's really, in fact, the Bhagavad Gita teaches us to look to your dharma, really get clarity on your purpose, on your path, to do it full out, to give it unconditionally everything you have, don't hold back, and to surrender the fruits, to let go attachment of the outcome. And really have trust, have faith that, whatever is meant to unfold is going to unfold. And there's just so much power in this. And I know, again, it's so much easier said than done. They say that we teach what it is that we need to learn. Well, I definitely still need to learn this one, because it's part of our upbringing. It's just how we're wired to do things to achieve some kind of a result. And the challenges, or the opportunity, you could say, we have as yogis, when we do the things because it's the right thing to do, without having that attachment, gives us such a sense of freedom, right? Because when we're attached to the outcome, we're setting ourselves up for disappointment, or letting ourselves down, or, not quite realizing what it is that we work towards, when in reality, there's so much to celebrate, so much to be proud of, because of how we showed up, because we're doing our best, because we're doing the right thing. So I just love the wisdom of the Bhagavad Gita. And I'll tell you, what I love is that there's so much more to this practice of yoga than simply getting on our yoga mat, which I still do every morning. But in addition to the yoga, the asana, it's the wisdom of these canonical yogic texts. In fact, about 12 years ago, I was practicing yoga in a park in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, when I was living there. And someone came up to me and gave me this exact book. And it made me curious about the deeper purpose of yoga. I discovered it for the hot, sweaty yoga classes. And then when I learned that, the wisdom was in here, and slowly I was able to, understand it and figure out, how does it really make sense for us in our lives today? And so if you find yourself, curious, hungry, wanting to bring more integrity into your yogic practice, perhaps your yogic teaching, I actually have a cool little free gift for you. If you just click the link in the first link in the description below, and I'm going to send you a video straight out of our 200-hour yoga teacher training curriculum. This is arguably the most powerful, the most impactful video of the entire training. And it's going to teach you how to bring integrity into your life, into your yoga practice, into yourself as a teacher, as a leader, as a mentor. And, regardless of your dharma, regardless of your path, it will serve you in being the best version of yourself. So if you're interested, click the link. I'll be happy to send that to you. And of course, click the red button below, the subscribe, so whenever it is that we put up new videos. Be sure to give this video a like if you liked it, and leave a comment. Perhaps if there's a specific, shloka or verse from the Bhagavad Gita that you'd love us to explore one week, drop a comment, let us know. This is part of my dharma, is being a student and learning and reading, and then sharing it and teaching it. So really, my invitation for you, take a look at your life, take a look at the different roles that you have, and see if you can practice, doing it because it's the right thing to do, doing it because it's who you are, because it's your responsibility, and letting go the fruits of your action. So much easier said than done. I'll let you know if I ever get there, but it's about the practice, right? Not the end destination. So enjoy the journey, and we'll see you soon, my friend. Namaste.